Hey now, guys, what is up? Back here for a longer review here. Not a review, but a showcasing of Volume 1 of Black Widow. Beware the Black Widow. Yeah, 1964 to 1971. Hey, that's actually the same as the Rolling Stones' greatest hits album. The very first one that is like the most popular greatest hits album, I think, of all time. It's like 12 times platinum, certified by the RIAA. Anyway, that's the Rolling Stones. We're talking about Black Widow here, Epic Collection. So, yeah, I'm really excited about this. This is, I think, the final volume 1 of anything that well, no, I still have to get Sergeant Fury Volume 1 and Master of Kung Fu Volume 1, both of which are well over $100 on Amazon and probably on eBay. So I'm probably going to have to wait until they reprint those two books, if ever. But that might take years, but it's okay. I have money. I could always buy him, bite the bullet and pay $100 for Sergeant Fury. No, I don't think so. We'll see. I'll definitely eventually probably get the entire Epic collection, but with the exception of Star Wars and Conan and Aliens, I don't get those. Only the Marvel Universe, the real 616 Marvel Universe. In case anybody's wondering, I don't have any Star Wars, no Conan, not the Dark Horse, not even the Marvel. If I was going to buy Star Wars or Conan, it would have to be the original Marvel years, but I don't have any right now. So, but the opportunity is there. And Aliens, I see that in the bookstore, but I love the movies of Aliens, but I don't care to get it in the Epic collection. All right, but for you guys, I haven't read it yet, but I'm looking forward to it. This has, I don't have my glasses, so I'm kind of blind here. So I said 1964 to 1971. It includes Tales of Suspense 52 to 53, and also 57, 60, and 64. That's when she was a villain fighting Iron Man, and she duped Hawkeye into becoming her stooge, if you will. Poor Hawkeye is so pussy crazy. Oh, we could talk normal here. He's pussy crazy. So he was in love, not really. Men don't fall in love with women the way women fall in love with men. But Hawkeye thought he was in love with Natasha, Black Widow, and she just used him, basically. And eventually, as we know, she became a good girl and she became good. She became an Avenger. Hawkeye became an Avenger. And actually, Black Widow became an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. in the we're talking about like in the 60s. Nick Fury decided to give her a chance, and so yeah. But back then here in Tales of Suspense, she was duping Clint Barton. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. It's been a long day. I just got home from work, and I'm so tired and exhausted. So please, my brain is... So yeah, Tales of Suspense 52, 53, 57, 60, and 64. Avengers 29 and 30, and 36 and 37, and 43 and 44. So there's a lot of early Avengers and Tales of Suspense with Iron Man. Amazing Spider-Man 86. That's I had that one in my Amazing Spider-Man volumes, right up where the red is, right up there. I think it's like volume 6. Volume 6, The Death of Captain Stacy. I'm pretty sure it is. No, I'm actually pretty positive that is volume 6. So that's also in here. These are mostly hodgepodge appearances. I say hodgepodge because that's just like various back and forth random appearances. Like Submariner volume 1 is like that. I think who was it? Not Black Panther, but there are a couple. There are a couple characters that kind of just jump around. Venom, volume 1 of Venom, and I think Carnage 2, volume 1. They're kind of like the all these appearances that they were in before they had like a monthly run. And that's basically what Black Widow is. She's just basically a guest star in these books. I'm really excited about this. They have Amazing Adventures 1 to 8. And that was the early, like 1970, 71, when she was right before Beast took over the book and the Inhumans. I think it was like concurrent with the Inhumans one, but she was in 1 to 8, and I have no idea what those stories are about, so I'm actually looking forward to that. And then we have Daredevil 81, so that's another early adventure. I think that's probably right before it became Daredevil and Black Widow. I'm not sure. And then we have material from Avenger. Oh boy, hold on to your hats, guys. We have material from, which means like probably some partial mentions and like filler material of Avengers 16. Here we go, Avengers 16. That's the first appearance of the Cap's Kooky Quartet when Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Hawkeye joined Captain America. That's when Thor, Iron Man, Ant-Man, and Wasp left the group. So that's Avengers 16, 32 and 33, 38 and 39, 41 to 42, 45 to 47, 57, 63, 64, and 76. Those are all Avengers books. I'm not going to repeat those. But this is pretty interesting because it sounds like there's like a lot of issues in here, but the book only goes to like 400, which is pretty small, by the way. 400 pages for an epic collection is pretty small. And there's a lot of issues in here. So I'm guessing it's probably excerpts, which is what the materials from are. I'm going to show you guys the inside of the book. I don't know if anybody's seen it or anybody who wants to see it. I'll show you in a second. Retail price was $39.99. That was the initial bookstore or comic book store pricing. I'll be honest. I paid like $55, $56. It was somewhere in the 50s I paid for this book, which, yeah, for Black Widow, probably not. But, you know, guys, I'm going for it all the way. I'm going to get as many of these books as I possibly can. I've now made a decision. I'm going to get books that are $60, below $60, unless it's an X-Men Spider-Man book, which I'm already done. Like I have all the Spider-Mans, X-Men's, Fantastic Fours, Avengers, Doctor Strange. I'm almost done. Like I'm pretty much done. I just really need to get Incredible Hulk right there, the green one. Iron Man. I need a lot of, here, let me move out of the way. The Iron Man right there, the yellow. I need a lot of those. And Captain America right there. You know, what I call the big five. Like if the big four of the A list would be X-Men, Spider-Man, Avengers, and Fantastic Four. The next level, maybe B level, would be Captain America, Daredevil, Incredible Hulk, Iron Man, and Thor right down there. So I still need to get a couple of those, of the big five second B level guys. And pretty much everybody else is pretty done. Got all the Defenders so far. I know I keep talking about my collection a lot, guys, you know, but I'm very proud of it. Here, I have my phone on a stand here, so check this out. So I almost am done with Silver Surfer. Just need one more volume of New Mutants. I got all the Moon Knight that have been released, 1 through 4 and 7. You know, Wolverine, I got to work on Wolverine, X Factor, X Force, you know, and of course I have all the X-Men. So all the Power Man and Iron Fists, right? Can you guys see that? All right, there you go. Punisher, I only have 3 of them. I just need 2 more volumes. But I pretty much have all of Morbius, all of Ms. Marvel, so far all of Namor. I need to get volume 1. Volume 1 of Master Kung Fu, guys, is going to be impossible. It's literally like $100 fucking dollars on more than $100 on Amazon and all that, guys. Oh, by the way, the new the new Deadpool came out. Volume, 3, 2, whatever the Drowning Man is. I think that's 3. Yeah, volume 3. That's the Drowning Man. I need to get that one. Once I get the Drowning Man, I'll have all 4 Deadpools, and then that'll be complete. And then next week is volume 2 of Doctor Strange, I Dormammu. I'm definitely gonna get that one. That's next week. I'm gonna buy that one. Yeah. Okay. I talk a lot, right? I'm excited, guys. Trust me. I hope my excitement is infectious and you guys dig it because I'm very happy. Okay, so now we're gonna look inside the book. Okay, I'm gonna just adjust the camera. So, yeah, guys, this is that's the bookstore. Oh, I'll give that a shout out. Half price book, guys. Half price books. I spent how much? Let's see. Oh, it doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, it was in the 50s. It was like $55 or something. Anyway, who cares? It could be $5, $50, $100, whatever. All right, guys. See, check that out. That's the what they call the frontispiece. Wanda swinging. It looks backwards on my phone. I hope it's not backwards when you guys see it. But it starts right off the back with Tales of Suspense 52, which, yeah, the first appearance of Natasha Romanova as a Russian spy. And he goes right into it. Iron Man with Crimson Dynamo. And 53, just skip right in. What is this? It's, I think... Oh, so Stan Lee wrote it. Roy Thomas also wrote it. Don Heck drew it. John Buscema drew it. And Gene Colan. So we got Heck, John Buscema, and Gene Colan, guys. That's really cool. Those are like the main... Oh, yeah, actually... Hold on. Let's look over here. So see... We got Stan Lee and Roy Thomas doing the writing. We have Don Rico, Gary Friedrich, Mimi Gold. Who's that? Jerry Conway. And then for pencilers, we have Don Heck, John Buscema, Gene Colan, Jack Kirby, John Romita, and Bill Everett. Because, you know, she jumps around in a lot of titles. So, yeah. Like John Romita, it's because she appears in Amazing Spider-Man 86. So that's why he gets credit. Don Heck, because it's in Tales of Suspense. Maybe even Jack Kirby, too. I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, so it's early 60s. It's from 64 to 70. And we just see Natasha's evolution. It's her evolution from a Russian spy villainess to an Avenger. You know, and her awful costumes. Look at that awful blue costume, guys. Look at that. And her hair. She's wearing a wig, by the way. Basically, this was based on the success of the Avengers. The Emma Peel. For those of you who don't know, it was a British TV show in the 60s. And her, and I think even Scarlet Witch, they emulated Emma Peel from her. They emulated Emma Peel. Maybe even Janet Van Dyne, too, with The Wasp, was also inspired by Emma Peel. And yeah, I feel like I'm saying that wrong. I feel like Emma Peel inspired the creation of these women. Is what I'm trying to say. Gotta love the 60s, you know. Oh gosh, yeah. Look at that. That's really cool. And see, yeah, later on, the Avengers, they come back. Giant Man, or I guess he's Goliath at this point. Henry Pym. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I love this art. This has got to be Don Heck, right? Hold on. I love Don Heck's art. Oh yeah, Don Heck did Avengers. Yeah, so this is definitely Don Heck at this time. Don Heck, yeah. Oh, and Stan Lee. Oh, right. This is the issue 30. This is when Wanda and Pietro came back after they left. I think that was when they thought they lost their powers. So they went back to was it Transia? Transia. What a horrible name for a country. But that's when they went back and they went to the Burgomeister. And the Burgomeister is an alien. Oh, shoot, I'm spoiling it. So, you know what, guys? Read the books for yourselves. I think I said too much there. The Burgomeister. Yeah. So let me just bypass that. Unless you guys want me to spoil it. Maybe I'll do a live stream one day so I can talk with you guys. Because I can't game anymore. I used to, for those of you who don't know me, I used to do a lot of gaming. Oh, yeah. She changed her tiara, by the way, Scarlet Witch, because she had this stupid tiara that went all over her face. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, look at Wanda's tiara. Look how horrible that was. No imagination. They just who would wear their tiara like that? Honestly, you know. And then with issue 30, which is actually the next issue, it says 29. In issue 30, they finally created a realistic tiara for her to wear. She still had blue. Well, I think technically this was supposed to be black hair with the blue outline. Because if you just do black without the highlights, it's just going to look flat. So they put blue highlights. But technically, yeah, Wanda's hair is black here. But they later made it red or brown, which I like better. It better suits her. I'm so excited for this, guys. Black Widow's not really my favorite character. But I really enjoyed Hawkeye's. I only read volume 1 of Hawkeye, and I really enjoyed. He was another one that had hodgepodge adventures, you know, just random guest appearances. But his book was a lot of fun. I definitely recommend reading Hawkeye's volume 1, The Avenging Archer. Yeah, and I gotta get to reading volume 2. And of course, there's a lot of racism in this, just blatant racism, especially towards the Asian characters. I think Stan Lee has some of the characters say "ha soul," which, you know, back in the day during racist America against the Asians, Japanese, Vietnamese, Koreans, Yeah, they figured they were buck-toothed, yellow, and they would say, "Oh, hello, Iron Man." You know, that's basically how they went, and that's how Stan Lee wrote it. You know, Stan Lee's a bit of a racist and a terrible writer, in my opinion. So in my opinion, he's a legend, but he's a terrible writer. Oh, right, and this is 44. I think this is Avengers 44. Yeah, where her husband, Black Widow's husband, Alexei, the Red Guardian, and he also, well, I was gonna spoil it, but no, you're just gonna have to read it. Avengers number 44. All right, he bites it. Okay, he bites the bullet, guys. Come on, we know the story. Look at this artwork. Look how beautiful and realistic it is. I really, really like this. Like, this is really 60s, but it's becoming more mature. John Buscema drew this. Yeah, John Buscema is a master. Oh, the artist, right? I also realize now the artist is two things, guys. It's the penciler, who's the main guy, and the inker. And the inker is Vince Colletta. So yeah, that's actually Vince Colletta inking. And I read that Vince Colletta was kind of a bad artist with what's his name? With Jack Kirby in Thor, which I'm looking forward to reading. Oh yeah, look. See, there are right up here. There are some excerpts here. Excerpt 63. So there are little moments here and there to fill in the gaps. Yeah, 57. See right up here, 57. And they're not complete stories. They're just partial panels from these previous issues. Yeah. So the material froms are technically excerpts. So you're not going to get like whole issues. Oh, here's another one of her. Oh, actually, hold on a second. Here's Amazing Spider-Man 86. So she had this outfit, which was the purple monstrosity. And then she becomes truly like Emma Peel from the Avengers, or Catwoman. Kind of, you know, that sleek, black, tight outfit with her hair done up. Yeah. By this time, this is 1970. So she's definitely more of a modern chick. Hopefully you guys can see that. And then the Amazing Adventures. Yeah, see, Inhumans with the Black Widow. So I'm actually really excited to read these. And it's issue 1 to 8. So aside from issues 9 and 10, I have every Amazing Adventures issue, because I have the one with the Beast, 11 to 17, in the X-Men Volume 4. And then I have Killraven, which is 18 to 39. The rest of that. It's kind of bent at the corner here, the page. It's all right, though. It's not, like, terrible. Yeah, and that's pretty much it, guys. It's the 70s now. Ooh. Look how they drew up. Look how they draw. This has to be Gene Colan. Look how they just draw her face so, like, real. No offense to Jack Kirby. Jack Kirby is a very good artist, but I think he's only good with Joe Sinnott as his inker. Yeah, Gene Colan. Gene Colan doesn't, well, let me see, inked by Bill Everett. But I think Gene Colan by himself can just do no wrong. Gene Colan is such a mature artist. You know, back in the day here. Him, Neil Adams, those were real artists. Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, you know, very good artists, but they didn't have like a maturity to their art unless there was a really good, capable inker to work with them. Wanda with some hippies, some long-haired hippies. It's amazing how like Marvel just evolved from the 60s with, you know, barely no black people. There's like no black people in these early stories. Nobody. And then finally, in these later 70s issues, they made a conscious effort to include long hairs, hippies, black people, you know, black people with afros, all that stuff. Look how they draw the cars, the automobiles of their day. See, a black guy right there. You know, if you look at any books from the 60s that have black people in it, they're colored gray. Like Gabe Jones is gray in the Sergeant Fury books, which is really weird. See, there's a black guy right there. Brown, not gray. That's cool. Burn, Black Bolt, burn. All right, guys. What a way to end the video, right? Black people. Wow, look at black, you know, whatever. All right. The art is good. The stories are good. And that's all that matters, guys. And that's pretty much, what was that? Oh, Daredevil, 81, yeah. And then, yeah, Death is a Black Widow. And that's pretty much it, guys. Yeah, and we got some back stuff here, extra stuff. All right, which I don't care for really, but I'll take a gander at it. And that's that, guys. The origin of the Avengers secret agent revealed. Black Widow. And that's it, guys. Beware the Black Widow. All right, that's me again. I'm here. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll should be back with some more books soon. I don't know what's gonna come in next. I have literally like 7 more books that are coming in the mail, like that I ordered from Amazon, and cheapgraphicnovels.com is a really good site where you get like 40% off books, certain books, graphic novels, just so you know. And yeah, and then from now until April, I think there's going to be one Epic collection a week. So yeah, so I'm going to be peeling them out for you guys. I'll get the Deadpool Volume 3 probably tomorrow and show that one off to you guys. Then next week is Doctor Strange number 2, I Dormammu. And then February we have what? The Daredevil Volume 4. We have I don't know. My list is on my phone, so keep everything on my notes. All right, guys, that's it. One more time, Black Widow Volume 1. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you later.